Yo, yo, yo. Right. First and foremost, welcome back, I suppose, for me. It's been a little while. I've been watching and waiting and watching quietly. Anyway, I thought I'd try today. I wanted to try and see if we could stream out on YouTube. A couple of reasons for that is that people go to Twitch to watch live events or live streaming, right? But YouTube, people go there to watch content. So I'm hoping we'll get more people coming to watch you guys play. Sounds a bit weird, but if someone search for PUBG content, we're going to come up as a live channel. So I don't know. We'll see. Let's see how it goes on. It's first time testing it, so I guarantee 1,000 things are going to go wrong. But anyway, it is what it is. Anyway, we are joined with the original Zabu. How are you doing, mate? You right?
Yo, I'm good.
So we've got 4 maps. This is a paid tournament. It is going to be spicy. It's quite stacked actually. I was just looking through the names that our people are playing. First flight path is a southeast up to a northwest, give or take. It's actually not a bad flight path, to be fair. There's a lot in. A lot of people are going to potentially jump just on the other side. I'd be interested to see if anyone jumps for Millie. S Road, Shark, Milta. Obviously, we've got no GTS in today, so I'll be interested who takes up Milta. Pachinki's always the 50-50. I think we're going to see some teams go Georgia Pool as well. Severny is also a random one. We may or may not see teams go late, but military, I think, is going to be the interesting play for anyone that jumps out early now. What's your thoughts anyway today?
Yeah, it's got a nice central flight path. A lot of teams going to be able to go where they want in this first flight. No, it's going to be interesting to see.
No Millie jumpers.
Anyone's gone.
No Millie. Everyone seems to be going. Oh, we've got what, 3 teams now going for Milta Power. Let me bring up on the sideboard. So obviously on the side we will phase in so you can know what the team numbers are. So if you don't know the players' names, you at least know what the team numbers are. And we'll have the leaderboards that will pop up in chat as we go. Looks like we've got Hamish, IB, Ace, and so Rich, that's Team 16. They're all bumping out towards Milta Power. IB's taking Milta uncontended. C is doing the Shark thinning away. And if you notice, obviously, with the downfall of BKG, because we just haven't played anymore, CE have picked up Wheelix and Ninja, which I think is 2 good pickups for them.
Yeah,
both
2
of them
really
playing.
good players. Goober's playing as well, so former ATR member as well.
That's going to be a decent team when they sink in. I believe.
Definitely a little roster.
Boom. Who's took a
Jay's
tumble?
Must have hit a tree.
he's at a tumble. He's got the OG. Quite split. We actually had Zoo go back they actually swung back and they went for Novo. Zone has popped very much towards that multi power prison. We might see DBS make a big move now and get the real estate early doors. AFX Team 9 taking Yaz uncontended. They're not going to be too bad. It's a long jump for them. Most of the other teams are going to have to rotate in. It's been a while since I got to host ATR. So it's good to see ATR stores hitting on their same drop point. I don't think they've changed that for a while. Mate's taking up Pachinki. It's going to be a good drop uncontended. Rebel looks like they're trying to fight out Team 3 here. Expired for a location. Obviously, it's not the main expired team. Obviously, these are makeup of others. So it looks like there might be a contention for some drop zones there. Team 14 pushing towards South George. 7 with Exile taking North George. Team 10 just coming across for Ruins. Ruins seems to be really popular at the moment with Pickle and Co. These guys are the other day when I was watching someone else stream, these guys jumping here. It seems like a lot of teams are starting to come to this sort of area. I'm not sure whether it's because it's more centralized, quieter. There's a hard spawn car there. It just seems we see more teams now pushing for the Ruins area. What to see. Definitely the interesting eye is going to be on this Milta Power area.
Yeah. I think a lot of teams at the moment as well are trying to find somewhere where they're not going to get contested. So Ruins is an area not really high priority.
We used to see RMV Green do that, didn't we? Yeah, it was RMV Green. I remember they folded it into one, didn't they?
Watertown.
Yeah, and they Watertown. They used to do that Watertown, Ruins, and maybe up on that corner road, just southeast of Everest. There's one maybe there. Quite a weird split. I always thought that one player was a little bit further up, but the Ruins Waterworld kind of works. If you have a team contesting you, though, you see potential players die early, which is never what you want to see early doors.
Definitely not. It's going to be interesting to see how Ace get out of this position, or if they just opt to sit into the mini Milta Power station at the moment. They've got a crate actually landing right on them.
Like I said, they got a crate coming right down there. This situation now, it's going to give them a gift that might even give them the incentive just to stay.
I think it will. I think, although they are going to get shifted out by water, you'd think in a couple of phases. They're pretty now.
All coming down. Right on top of the boys there. Looks like they are defending it off. IGL wise, go look at this. Obviously, you're an experienced IGL. You mentioned it already. That water, you got to think this water is going to phase away. Now, since the update, I've seen some really crazy zone shifts happening. Like on PUBG, like as well, like big shift as well. So I've actually seen water being for quite some time now.
I honestly don't understand the mechanics anymore.
It's
They still say that it shifts away from water, but more and more often you see it not.
Yeah, I've seen like because normally what the old rule of thumb would be phase 3, phase 4 would be the kind of shift away. But yeah, we've seen that. We've seen that after 4 to 5, and it's just still shifting on water. And we're like, where's it gonna land here? I need to update Team 16. I just realised that we had a late entry. Update them now.
Looks like team's starting to rotate Exiled on the north side. We're gonna have quite an easy rotate in once they come over that Yasnai bridge. A lot of teams gonna be bundled south, I would think.
I suppose, yeah, logic being, if you're looking at an IGL, a lot of people are going to come in sort of south side where the mates have just pulled up. I think it's going to be a hot spot. That road there, just on the north side of farm, I think we're going to see a lot of people rotate round. We see a lot, well, historic esports players would come up down past South Pachinki Hill, would go over around the bar and come south side of Potato Hill. That's going to roll straight into the mates, and we might see the mates Team 15 pick up some extra kills now as people come storming by.
I think that's why they do that, especially with the mates. One of the probably the best console team out there, I would say. They set up. They don't just set up for position. They set up for kills and rotations.
We can already see these guys are coming down. So have a little look to see at CE here. Ninja is going to be a 3-on-1 at the moment. He's not careful.
If they see him in there on his own, he's in trouble.
I can't expect these guys to push down unless they do see him on his own. This is the Jads might get called out here. Depends on how high he comes up. Mates are getting ready to take some pop shots at him. I think they're going to wait for him to put into the garage. They're pitching up for the door. And he's actually gone past as well.
Yeah, he's going to play the split there.
Yeah, it looks like CE are playing the 2-2 split.
Ninjas hasn't got a clue they're up there.
I don't think the mates actually know he's down there either, though, so he's not showing himself just yet. The moment he opens this door up, I think they're going to be aware he's sitting in there. Because that Team 4 is taken down. Axton there on the rotation. So Team 4 sitting on that little bowl. ATR getting caught on the early rotation. Now they're going to know Ninja's there. Ninja's going to be dead now.
Yeah.
He's going to be so quick.
He's
so lucky they looked at the car first. Mate's missing out a bit of a trick there.
Definitely. It looks like we've got VG and Pickles team both opting for that north rotate, so although I thought it was going to be cleaner, it might actually be a bit busy in that north side. They're actually shooting each other.
See, there's still a massive shooting out of cars at the moment.
It's been such an interesting patch that has like the no recoil when you're driving. So many people just try for the drive-bys now.
Whose idea in PUBG was that? PUBG, I love you boys, right? And I am waiting for PUBG 2, hashtag just saying. But come on, like at the point you turned it down to 0 recoil and cars, people just driving around shooting each other. And again, the experienced players like yourself, is you see people fly by and switch from driver's seat to passenger seat, hit their shots, get back in the driver's seat, and off they go.
Yeah, definitely brings a new mechanic to the game and a new opportunity to get some points on the board.
Uber is down, mates are pushing, it's a 2-on-2 fight. Actually, no, this come out to correct that, they are pushing on the car as well, so it looks like it's 3-on-2. There's a crash. The thing with this compound is mates are able to go up and down. Looks like they are pushing their way up. And just taking shots here.
One shot.
They've caught him now in the back room. This grenade should finish him off there. I think that'll be the end of Ninja. Oh, manages to sneak out just. Ninja's got one. Got to confirm. Good kill. I think it's the end of Ninjas though. It's 2-for-1 trade.
Gravity's not going to be happy there. Get the flush there.
I think that's the only option really Ninja could take in that situation. Obviously, I'm going to back him because he's he's one of my
really
boys.
Good shots there from him.
100% headshot straight away. And I think he made the right call. I know sometimes we see players panic a little bit and they just go for the flush when they shouldn't have. I think in that situation, Ninja only had the option to flush and take that player down.
Definitely, we just need to have a look at this circle. I think. Oh my god.
Oh, and we've already spoken about these crazy shifts. I don't think people you can see where the team's situated. Big, massive, heavy density around the middle power area. Zoo should come over north side, right? But God knows where it's going to land. I think expectations will be farm. Yeah,
it should do anyway. The next phase should be a really hard shift north.
Yeah, ATR should take that spot that mates were landing in. Mates have made a play for farm now. That area there where mates were, I think that's gonna be a key situation. If a team can play that right and then come in late on this one.
Look at this north side now. We've got Exiled, Rich's team, VG, Spanish guys, all driving down.
The opting to make the early crash now into farm. Well, actually, they've opted to go around farm.
I do like that compound that CE have taken. It's a really hard compound to crash. It's not too big as well, so being a two-man should be able to hold it.
Yeah, it's that interesting one. The only problem with that compound for me is that shift away sometimes from it. You can get stuck, but you've got loads of like little dips around. So if you're a smart player, I feel like you can get out of that compound really well. But I think you're right. As a two-man, it's not a bad play. APR have crashed now into Team 5, GWG. I was taking one. Big flush there. Big move there from McVitie. He had to make the play out there. Townie has got the knock on the other side, though. HR already losing one due to the rotation. Paxton was down, so we've got JB and Townie now. GWG go
JB.
JB's down to
Good
a 1.
Shots there from McVitie.
Yeah, he's got to apply the pressure. He might get shot in the back now if JB plays it well. Well, he's flushed him round, but he's pushing the way he needs him to go. A little bit of a whiff there from McVitie, but he has picked it up. JB is down. It's now a 2-on-1. Or a 3-on-1 now. They have actually picked the Vanto up. There's the flush. And he's backing out the backside here. Might find him backing away and living to fight another day.
Really well held here from GWG. With V key here. Getting that important res onto Antopap and that knock onto JB.
They've definitely lost their player though. But yeah, great play by them. Good crash by ATI. They got the knock straight away, but McVitie there, game moves pushing out. Getting some pressure from CE now. I think we might see that McVitie realizes, Antopap realizes this is empty. They are clearing. The store taking digs. Quite surprised that ATR didn't stop at the top of that hill there. They did go for the bigger chunk.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be really favourable on this next shift. I think you're going to get a really hard north shift here. I can imagine it'll still be in. Big shots from down here.
That's one of those situations. I think he done the right thing. He took the fight and didn't go for the flush. Antopop's now down.
He's not going to get res to his second bleed as well. Good shots from Shank.
Big shots there.
Oh wow, look at me, I was completely... That's just crazy. And that's where we go talk about these mechanics. Like, they say PUBG, Phase 3, Phase 5 shifts away from water. That's just the Phase 3 circle posted there, and look at it.
50-50? Maybe a bit on land?
50% water.
Mad, isn't it?
I just can't call it anymore.
That's
why
if you cut
IGL is the hardest job.
Oh, 100%. If you cut Shark Tail off in that little peak before the bridge, it's 50% water.
I think Exiled here, maybe gonna crash here into AFX.
I think Exiled being caught out here. AFX should be getting better shots on from the cars.
Yeah, really limited shots.
They missed
missed
the trick there. Not even going for the tyres, one, but just not even getting a knock. We might see one knock coming down in the end.
No, she's not getting shot out.
That is a trick miss there. Zudo not doing it. So binned in the water.
What if that was part of the plan?
Hopefully the boys don't need the cars going forward anymore.
Oh, it's going to be very hard for them here.
God, the only good thing is they've got a boat and it's 50% water. Rebel coming in playing a little bit slower. I've seen this a lot more from Rebel at the moment. They seem to be settling in as a team now. Definitely more of a slower team, trying to build that aggression as the phases go on.
I mean, they picked up some new players, right, in Sacred and Scotsman, so taking a bit of time to gel, but definitely got a good team. Got Jen and Ballsy as well.
Yeah, guys are doing well. And obviously Rose got that level head as well, so I think between the two of them, they're kind of steering the ship. Exide are in a bad spot now.
Yeah, you have to say Ace, probably one of the best spots in the circle at the moment. Not going to get many kills from it though. That's the only thing, you can be dead central sometimes, but you're not going to pick up the kill points.
No, I agree. Unless someone comes over the other side. They have got shots towards Zoo, but it's give or take. And if they get a knock on Zoo, it's going to get res. They're not going to be able to get the flush on that unless they're quick. I think CE are going to be trying to hold on for another zone shift, but we're going to see how it goes now. It has come back towards farm, so we have to see that shift back now away from water, thank God.
Going to be interesting here. A lot of teams in Malta got to move. There isn't much to play on that east side either. Open field.
It's going to be a really hard technical zone. Look, think about these areas now. Between Ace and towards Mates, you've got that open field, you've got that small ridge. We're going to close in on there. We're going to see the, again, surprised at those two blues. We might see these Team 6 now make the crash for the blues. I'm surprised they're still free. DBS have got to make the move. VG got to make the move. Team 10 got to be able to come in, Pickle and Co. Rebel, they've got ground to run, but they've got a lot of open ground. The Harry Potter, which is in between them and Farm, I'm not a favour of it. It's okay if you're like a 1 or 2 man. I think we're going to see CE get crashed shortly.
I'm just looking down to Exard. I really don't think they've got anything. They've got a bike. I think maybe 2 of them just got to send it. But where do you send it? That's the question. Here we go.
Question is, we've got AFX coming in behind. Anto Pop going down. GWG out in 15th place.
Yeah, not the start they would have wanted tonight, that's for sure.
I'm really surprised Team 9 stopped there as well. I thought they would have come up and over towards Expo.
Very strange play. Not really got any zone there either. I'm going to have to cross that road.
They put themselves in the corner now where they're going to have to crash one or the other way. Yeah, Exile might be able to pick up some kills if they hang around.
Zoo could hard focus this. Give Exile the west wrap. Yeah, I think that's what they're going for. They've heard the shot, so they're going to try and send it. Smart from them. The question is do they play taxi or do they just leave peak?
For me, I thought it sounds bad, but I'd leave him.
You got 2 up, right?
Yeah.
Jimbo gets found by Ballsy there. Good shots. Surprised he got the flush there as well. They're in like a good bridge area. It must have been a little extension from Jimbo.
But they've got pressure now, Team 9 between 16 further down the coast. And these guys, again, AFX, what are they doing? What they missed the big shots on Exiled. They then come into an area which they haven't got zone. Zoo only have to gatekeep these out. If they don't make them move over, then they're going to be causing problems. And they've now lost another one.
Yeah, very questionable for sure. The Rebel though, doing
X5
really
coming
well,
out.
getting aggressive on their knock. Oh, revive Ballsy as well. They're still going to stay 4 strong. I'm going to get gifted a crate.
Has decided to go out and go pick up a
Yeah,
on it, mate.
in the water.
Why not, mate? He was left behind, so take it.
Actually, very smart plays from him. Not even like just going to swim.
AWM, take it.
A lot of players wouldn't think to do that. This lady looks a bit disconnected here from EBS. Not really sure. Oh,
He got
maybe
caught out in the
crashed.
rotation.
Yeah. See this zone ping here. Center's farm.
Oh, look at this. He now got to hold out Rebel.
See, if Exiled are smart here, they can play Get on Gecko. The solo, but I think the other boy's going to crash him. Yeah, they are.
Comes a fight between Rebel and CE. Great shot here that Exile didn't make the play in sooner. AFX coming into this corner again. Weird play from them, if I'm honest with you. He's obviously been caught out, bless him, trying to get some action in, but we'll see where your boys now rotate in. They're going to be closed out either way they go.
Oh yeah, I think they're pretty much dead to rights here. They're going to send it on the bike, but no matter where they drive into a team.
What's the bets? They're going to go to the Harry Potter on the north side there.
Don't think they make it past Ballsy.
Oh. 1, 2. There we go. He called it. And that's how you shoot people out of cars.
Good shots there from Rebel. They're picking up a lot of kills there, I think. On 6 already.
Weedix and Jazz are going to have to hold this one out now.
Hmm.
A couple of major fights going on at the moment, so Rebel have to push in. They've got zone at the moment. They need to think about it. Ballsy clearly is going to go have a look at the north side. That's not really the play. Rebel have to go through teammate and take that compound. That's I think for me the only play these guys have got. There's obviously a fight
smoke the compound off. They're 4-man strong.
They've got to go. They've got cars there as well. They're obviously unaware at the moment it's a 4-on-2, but the Ballsy's pushing way out. He's put himself in a situation. I think he's about to go down.
I mean, the Harry Potter's in zone, right? But when he's got to leave there,
yeah, it's not the place. I think you called it early doors. It's going to come into farm. I think Rebel need to get a little foothold, and they need to get themselves into that situation. I think it's where we're going to see the end of Ballsy now. He's going to have to commit to this. Just got in.
I think the boys just need to back themselves a bit here. Like, especially when you're a 4-man strong, right?
It would have been a 4-on-2. It'd be a 3-on-2 now, and I would put the odds now as a 50-50. CE versus Rebel. Everyone here can shoot. The advantage is CE's got the real estate. Looks like they're putting a car in a better position. They might be moving. Jad's already gone. Willi's is going. These guys left it too late. Let's see if Rowe can pick up Willie. Shots on. He's got handful in. Willi's able just to get away.
Really interesting play here from CE. Moved into the zone. I do like it.
They've got a good dip here. It goes all the way in towards farm as well if they play it right. Again, Rebel need to just back it and go. We're going to see Ace.
The only thing with CE now is they're going to get pushed from 2 angles. Shots from the mates in the back as well. It's going to be hard to hold.
They just need to lay low now. They have to get out of this.
Rebel are gonna nade them.
Like Merlin's picking up on Rebel now. There goes the 11 play, 4-player boys though. We have a fight for that zone. All these teams here need to go into where CE were sitting.
You can't help but feel if Rebel die here. If Ballsy was with them, they might not. And there's Scotsman, great knock onto Merlin. Does get traded out.
Merlin playing really well recently. Yeah, I was watching the stream the other day. Merlin's stepping up. Looks like Rose now putting the smokes down. This is what they should have done before. Oh, he didn't pick up his player.
I think they'll be a little bit annoyed, really.
Yeah, they're going to look back at this and think they should have played the compound sooner. Ace are backing themselves here and making a push forward. look at the cluster in farm. Every team's got an angle. And every team's just shooting out towards Ace Gaming and Rebel at the moment.
It's a really nice spot here as well. As long as they're aware of DBS, which they definitely are. Great shots down onto them.
Oh, Kaimi absolutely deleted in there. This is the moment that Ace Gaming will be kicking. They left the compound. Good shots there from Zoo. Zoo aggressively. 6 is up here. Oh, and they've all been picked up. Good angles.
Really good plays from them.
I think Ace Gaming will be kicking themselves there. That would be their position otherwise. Rebels now gone 8th place. And Ace Gaming, I think, following suit nearly.
Oh, she does get found. Gecko's down to a 1 shot.
They just cleared off AFX. I'm again surprised they've survived this long.
Look at Demshik and Oki, both running PP Bisons.
Dirty combo.
Oh, that is not the play. 3 of them just... Oh my god.
Major grief has missed the player though. Yeah, has wrapped out on the left here.
Yeah.
I think he might get found if he goes that way.
DP6X gonna have angle. Really nice play from Zoo here though, getting a nice spread onto the ridge.
Pepper's gonna go, there he goes. Petter's gonna have to hold this one out. He's done right by playing that tree in and out. He's gonna have some problems coming out to his left. BG holding out the real estate.
Is Righty in Oki's building here?
Yeah, he's downstairs. Yeah, or in the out balcony. He's on the outside. He's actually snuck his way in.
He must know he's there, right?
100%. 100%. He's trying to find the nade so he's gonna throw it.
Yeah. He doesn't realise he's right below him.
And for me, I just think about Zoo's positioning here is just key. And they've got cars as well. They kind of want these teams to sort of shoot themselves out and then they can make the plane as the foreman.
Yeah, they've got a few rocks to play out here. Especially with the vehicles. If they have got them, yeah, they've got 1.
He's picked him up, but he didn't get the flush. 8 are going to be able to get the res. They've been playing this end zone into the 2. Yeah, Zoo should be coming down on the cars now. They've got it. This is about positioning the cars and using this dip on this left-hand side in the south.
Definitely. Smart play from Zoo here.
Actually taken off a lot more than what I'd expected to take. They've actually gone full real estate and they've left one behind.
Play though, and they've got the closest point to the center of the next zone.
Mm.
So they've got the last piece of real estate in zone.
Depends how mates deal with this though. Well,
they're good, but things are just as like.
They've got loads, 5 mollies between them, mate. They're only in one building.
BG making the play into the compound.
8's finding the anchor for Zoo. A wrong molly there.
Yeah, have to think Zoo got to be favourites here.
Yeah, surely VG have done the right play. I think for their move in, they had to take this next compound and push across. They used the smokes well, and they're not gonna be able to get involved in this fight now.
It's gonna be a scrap to the death. And I think Shad's just gonna pick up.
Shad's gonna be the last guy left, surely. Oh, Weaver, not able to get Weaver there.
Okay, that's bad.
That is a bad knock.
Zoo still got the best part of zone.
Yeah.
VG got the numbers advantage.
Mates are trying to work their way through. Down to a one-man now. Two are going to have to try and take this fight.
Oh, and VG, huge knock there. We're going to address onto this
Oh, Drop is just nailed all of the metal on his window. This could be a VG. I know we put Zoo as our favourite now, but they've now taken the centralised point. And the Mates obviously taking an anchor down for Zoo, putting them down to a 2. VG now on a 4, and Mates stores a 1. A matter of timing, really.
Do with 14 kills here.
I think Dem's just going to go for a hole. He's been picked up, Bibok in the back. This is a closeout. VG win.
Really well played here from VG.
Got one. Winner, chicken dinner. Take it all day long. Wicked play there.
Really well played from VG.
100%.
In fact, leaving that compound, they shouldn't have had a chance to win that game. Superb from them.
No. Zoo had the real estate. That knock at the back there really changed the dynamics of Zoo's gameplay there. Shad going down from the Mates, I think, really changed it. But anyway, VG taking first place, big kills. Zoo on second. I think Ace Gaming are going to be kicking themselves. They left that area where Zoo came in. That could have been their win. The fact that they pushed over too far, I think, is a mistake. Mates are in third. They done well to hold. Bisons, though. Tut, boys. Come on. IB in fourth. And Pickle and Co coming in fifth. Let's have a quick look at the action replay. I'll make it smaller, guys. Obviously, yeah, this is the Mates now coming in. Late zone. Obviously, nothing else to do really. Throw some smokes out. Try and get involved. Can't really get much done. Drops out the window. Manages to get his boy, but at that point it's a 4-on-1, I believe. Winner, chicken dinner. Thank you very much. Right, let's get out of here. Let's get the next round up. Miramar's coming up next. See you guys in a second. Okay, welcome back to round number 2. 100% Ace Gaming. You gave up that key real estate, and that could have been your game. Look, I'm not going to take anything away from VG, but for me, Zoo should have won that. That was their game to lose at the end there, and it was from that compound that you guys gave up. So I think you guys need to have a look at what your rotations are doing and why you made that call to go towards water. I think you should have held that. I know you had a player further out, but he should have got to you. Anyway, good round, good start. We need to ensure that we keep closer eye on it. It seems like YouTube's doing all right, gaming wise. Zone wise and playing path is awful. It is a east to a west, but it's so low. This is one for any of the new viewers that have just tuned in, and welcome to the channel first off. But Miramar is awful anyway for rotations, let alone having a flight path this south. You've really got a limited amount of locations you can drop to, or you're going to try and jump for the cars and try and rotate further out. Impala, obviously, and South, Los Leones. I think we'll see maybe 3 teams on this one. It is on the flight path. We'll definitely see teams in and around Picardo, Chum. We might even see someone go late Valdemar just to try and make sure they get out of trouble. Monty, I think it's going to be hard. We're going to see multiple teams jump that way. I want to see how the Picardo thing happens. Power grid for me is kind of the key real estate around this map. That and minus. Minus is going to be closer to the flight path, so we might see more 1 or 2 teams go for minus. And we may even see a couple of teams jump early and try and get cars and rotate. I'm not sure. What's your thoughts?
Not very nice flight path to start with.
Awful.
Not what the teams want. I know a lot of the boys don't like playing the Miramar. So.
No, but we get moaned if we put it on, and we get moaned if we don't. So.
I feel like you need to play it, right?
It's a bigger map, and they have said they're going to be making some more of these like 8x8s, right? But it's horrible for rotation. The cars don't operate very well on these type of terrain, and it just forces people to take paths that are obvious compared to others. One thing I do think teams let themselves down is they leave it so late to rotate on Miramar. I think Miramar you need to rotate earlier than you would expect on a wrangle, but I have to see.
I agree. I think there's so many ridges that teams opt to play. You can get so easily gate kept.
Definitely a much better game for a player, and we see this medium to long range fight also, but it's a hard one. I like watching it. We're seeing a couple of teams jump early. Lost Leones, we can hide 2 or 3 teams without a problem there as well. Exile gone to Impala uncontended.
Yeah, surprised no one's really opted for Bendita, Minas.
Minas is the one for me.
Lots of teams heading towards Tumasera here.
Is going to be hot. I think we might see some teams opt to come out of this and go in and around. But yeah, VG, CE, IB, DBS are going further. They've gone over, I think. Definitely just like CE, VG, and IB are contending for jump. Put myself over in, have a look. Not a lot really for 3 teams. Not a lot at all. IB going for the cars. They're going to pick up 2. CE taking Southside.
Just on right of his sawn off.
Beautiful, take it. Where is he? Oh, they're fighting for their cars, mate. That's why.
But Rich is about to get found out as well. He's prone, trying to hide, trying to find him. Gecko's looking for him. He's like hiding in the bins.
He is literally hiding in the bush bins. That hair's going to give him away, surely.
They're actually not going to see him. He's actually going to survive. That is crazy.
GG's, boys. And this is why we have a 5-minute delay on.
Unbelievable.
That I am shocked about, I must admit. I wouldn't have seen that happening. And they are backing away. I think that's the...
Yeah, they know it's still there, but they're not going to wait around for it. He's going to play it a little bit safe. He's going to wait. Make sure there's not one...
Yeah, he's got zone. Look at the zone bounce. He's come back this way anyway. Loads of teams are going to have to rotate. And look at the key choke points. Lost Leone's going to be a massive choke point, and that field just before on the west-hand side. The road's coming in on the north side. That gap...
That zone...
That's bad, isn't it? Look, all these teams here on this...
Could we get an island finish?
Oh, mate, I'd love it. I'm not going to lie. And I'd love to say that, oh, shit, it's commentator's curse, but I don't know. I've never seen it. I've seen a prison island. Like, you know, that little island like on the east side of prison. I've seen an ending there.
Yeah, I've had one in ranked actually. on the island.
We'll see, mate. We'll see. Get back to our
This is going to be brutal for rotations.
This is going to be horrible. Not the fact that most of these teams need to rotate in now anyway, but look at all the pinch points they've got. I think Zoo should be taken up by San Martin around and praying there's no one else there. But it's going to be horrible. All these teams are going to leave at last minute and try and rotate the same way. It's going to be horrible.
It's going to be so heavy down this south side. South. Ooh.
Yeah, but even if Team 16 just hold where they are and look at the zone, expect teams to be coming in this way. Team 6 option to get in the car and go. CE have a vehicle further up. Team 14 VG haven't got involved either. They have a buggy up the top there. And they do have a car down the other compound if they do rotate out that way.
The mate's already rotating. So much quicker than everybody else.
What needs to happen though? And again, I think it is a massive trick. I know people moan about Miramar, but for me, I think if you go back and look at people's gameplays, it's about how quickly do people rotate.
Just to see how Exile play this. Obviously, they've got a very central area right now. They would assume it's going to shift away from water, so do they leave where they are, or do they try and find somewhere to bunker down?
God, I don't know, it's a hard one. My logic would be I'd say sit tight and try and pick one out. As we've seen loads of times, it comes down to Impala. They might get caught out with other teams pushing that way as well. The flight path was over there, so expectations would be quite strange for them not to go there.
Yeah, I think they'd just be chilling, get some loot.
Right, while we're waiting for the mad rotations to kick in, let's have a quick look at the leaderboard. Okay, currently sitting in first place is Zoo. Virtue Gaming are in second. The Mates picking up in third. Rebel taking a fourth. I think they've underestimated their ability there. I think they should have done a bit more, if I'm honest with you. Espandia is coming in fifth. Ace Gaming is sixth. Kiddos is in seventh. And Pickle & Co are picking up eighth. Here comes the madness. These seem to be opting to go north. I think Zoo.
A lot of teams looting here.
I can't believe Zoo haven't moved yet.
I know.
DBS taking
The longer you leave it,
Mm.
can work in your favour sometimes. Everyone tries to centre up so the edges actually become free. But yeah, it's a risky play.
Team 16, I'm quite surprised they've moved away. I thought they would have stayed tight there with the expectation that there are teams going to be rotating around this south side. I'd be looking at the zone thinking, even if you set up in that corner by that T-junction, you'd expect a team to come that way. And then maybe try and make the play for centralised zone on the second, if that's your game plan. I've never been a fan of that. I've always preferred the rotating in.
Looking down here, look at this south road. You've got ATR, DBS, VG. BWG could pick up some kills here.
Love to see if they sit tight. Maybe should be screaming that he's got a player behind him. It looks like he is. Haxon is putting himself in a position now. Got a tire on one. Did you get the tire in? Have a nice. 3 ATR players not picking up the tag, really. EBS only taking a tap.
Yeah,
Always...
if ATR would have done a bit better there, really.
Mm. 3 VG has got one.
Taken by VG.
VG winning last round, so.
Partners, I mean to go on.
Yeah, 100%. Well, he's now chasing down ATR. I wonder if DBS decide to opt to stop. Should be looking at the players now on that rotation. PUBG on the gunshots now, trying to pick up the rotation kills. Oh, Crouch might have rolled it. Crouch has rolled it. Crouch down to a one shot here. Car's gone. Antopop picking him up. Big roll there from the car. That's what we spoke about.
Yeah, he's not going to be happy about that, that's for sure. Lady and Ollie, the last remaining players for DBS. BG here, got to be careful.
Yeah, they're gonna be careful they're rotating.
Hope they don't
Cloud
get
losing one.
set up from ATR. I think they should get that res on to Deebs.
Yeah, he's
Oh
sitting
my
in here. He's
God.
just head peeking out the window.
These zones. Trouble.
Big zone shift. Look at that. That is horrible. These guys are gonna have to shift up as well.
This is going to be carnage down in this south side, just in the north of Impala.
If your boys
gonna
hold
be-
firm as well.
Carnage.
Got to think that they've got to commit to a part of that road before they bump out onto the field.
There's 6 teams rotating
South
on
side.
this south road.
Come on.
God.
You must surely she's gonna be sitting here.
This
He's gonna be
Bransky's
picking them
team
up.
here, kiddos, they're going to be getting some kills here, you'd think. There's the first one.
There's one.
They're going to get so many more as well.
Oh, see why I thought about the second car. Husband's through, uncontended there. And they've all got, they have to commit this way as well.
ATR are still going this way.
They have to though, unless they physically turn around and go back the other way, or if they come down low on the field, but they could flip down into the water. They've put themselves in a position.
I'm really surprised they didn't do that earlier, to be honest. Exile now sending it as well. This is mental. Babs looks like he's flipped his car as well.
But everyone is just on the quick rotations now, aren't they?
Thieves very
Unfortunate, that bike as it falls over is going to not give you any cover. Boys are still on the rotation. Has been able to get in to cover. He's yeah, it's got neighbours. So I'm still
crazy
seeing.
zone. This is
This is a horrible zone, utterly horrible zone.
BG here, gonna get picked up from the kids as well, I think. Literally coming the same way Towney did.
Yeah, the guys moved far higher up though. They had the guys push up higher, so they actually will get through. I think
Yeah.
that's just luck of the draw with PUBG. I don't think on that one. With AFX teammate pushing to the north side, 416 up towards the cliff face. PUBG are coming around, but the V finds himself thumbed up on him. Kiddos is able then to flip and get the kills go down. Team 9 in a horrible spot here. They might find themselves going out. PWG, poor Molly hitting the tree. Gonna make the play now.
About to get caught by Dill.
Dill is on the play. PWG now pushing in. He's shooting at the dead body here. Dill was actually one shot. He got put down hard.
A shot from Kiddo. And Peaky's just gonna steal it.
He put him down to a one shot as well. Ollie is rotating around the south side. Next, I'm trying to pick up the rotation. Kill team 4, taking some heat. ATR not able to. Oh, she had losing one, able to tie up now.
TE 4-man in a car.
Look at that shift as
blue.
well. Oh my god.
Honestly, I've never seen a zone like this. This is crazy.
Is horrible. I don't know if it what's worse, this or bloody a island finish.
I've never seen something finish up here ever.
Oh, I've seen it end in this field here, in this top right, this top east corner. I've seen one there. It's flat. It's awful. XR are in a great spot now. Ace again have put themselves in some prime real estate, but are they going to get itchy feet and move on again?
They landed up here, right? They landed like just to Al-Azhar.
They've only got one kill. No one's really come their way yet. You ever look higher up on the train? All
Here
these.
come VG, here come right towards Exiled. They're getting shot at. They're going to be low as well.
Team 4 hit. Tagging them in the back. Not all the players. Car is all over the place. Exiled should be getting on this quite quickly. Or is
Yeah,
out.
there's going to be some shots coming out, you would think.
They're out. Ball's wrapping low. I think he's been caught though. He's been seen. Has he not seen the player? Oh my days.
Big shots from
They
Blissey.
need to keep the pressure on here to get their boy up. He's with a big grenade.
That nade should be good.
This is perfect, mate. Right in his head. Oh, just
Oh,
under
he's
cook though. We've got to keep the pressure on. BG out. So our winners from game 1 going out first place, first in a second, soonly followed by ATR. They're just having a bad time on rotation. They're really shot. The guys didn't pick up the kills on rotation.
Oh, there's more teams coming south.
Look at it, it's horrible. Look at
I've
that.
decided to come south and don't think it's going to pay fortunes to them.
I don't think we can take anything away.
But that car has not got much life left in it.
Look at this though, right?
No, he's rolling straight down to Kiddo. Look.
He's going for it, mate.
Oh,
2-man up in the car, mate.
They're
got a
going
little
to get out on med and die.
Oh, AF have gone out 14th onto car. Can't take anything away from the teams that have gone out early, really. It's just been a really horrible zone shift.
Really has. I think also we've seen, like, it's been the timing, right? Like, some people have been unlucky, they've drove past and got through for free, and some have just been lit up.
Unlucky ATR, well, obviously. Let's take away their missed the shots early doors, right? Oh, GWG getting slapped coming through. Yeah, there's that whole time of their rotation. Next thing we see, they get shot up, and then a couple of more teams come by and not even get shot at once. It's just unlucky. Anto popped. He's dodging bullets there.
Taking down kids. This is just carnage down here now.
Oh my days, there we go. There goes GWG. Ollie's gone already.
Yep.
Push here. Team 6. Getting involved.
Still 39 alive. It's a lot of people. A lot of bridges around this area to play.
It's not even third party central. People are just sitting back and getting the long shots on these teams, making the aggressive play. Look at ESP here. ESP are just sitting back and they are just picking off from this fight.
Walshy team, got to be so careful here. They've already lost Gecko. They've got such a prime bit of real estate in the circle. I'm just gonna throw away another win possibly here.
Is it because was it back-to-back scrims I saw him winning on Instagram? Like, is that gone to their head? Are they playing like they've arrived and they're winners?
Yeah, I'm not sure, but they need to be careful. They don't want to lose players for free.
Able to get the res.
Cost them late game.
Oh my god, Junkman is actually playing. I've not seen this guy play. I just see him talk in Discord. He actually plays. Jeez. Jumping with Junkman. I'll take on the mate. Yeah, he wasn't playing for that long. He's out. I just thought he just appears in Discord and talks.
Crazy play from Kidzo there, trying to get past Yomi's team, but
they've been caught out there. They've done the right thing in the holding out zone. They've got DPS. They had the other boys pushing in on them, didn't they?
definitely.
Team 6, but now Team 4 just closing in. It's just a matter of time. Not a bad nade. Done a bit of splash damage there. There we go. Right, picking them up. Sending Team 16
to the top
out.
10.
Top 10. Horrible zone. Will Ace decide to move? That's the big question.
You got to feel like it's centre up there, right?
Yeah, it is,
don't
but
know,
they
but-
weren't far off that last time before when they bumped away on that 3-1 split.
It's good to hug Frito's compound here, actually, where Picklich and they are.
We'll come back down.
Good shift back down
south.
south. Good to.
See Rebel holding it outside at the moment still playing the edge zone. They really need to back themselves a little bit more. Mates are pushing that way. Mountain's got a knock, it's going to turn them back. CE looks like they're getting the car ready to move for next zone. Big long range finder. Lord with the drop, Lizard. Unable to confirm. A lot of open ground for teams to push across here. Mates obviously turn back around. They're now getting big knocks and back.
Does shift up that way. Just been north shift after north shift here, isn't it?
Yeah. Exile's in a good spot. Ace in a good spot as well. Let's see if Exile can hold these teams pushing. A lot of teams are going to be caught out now. People need to be looking at this thinking they don't need to move. Like team 10, team 7 for me, they don't need to shift. They can hold now. Control out what's coming their way. A lot of teams I see from these situations push further in zone. They forget there's still teams coming in, and then they get sandwiched in between two teams, and it's the end of them.
Definitely. Just opportunity for some kills here, you would think, for Exard.
CE on the defense. I expect Ace Gaming to come up over the top of CE now.
Here's Rebel. This is what we wanted to see last game. We wanted to see him take the 4v4 fight.
Well, at the time it was a 4-2, but funny enough, it was the same teams as well. But
back themselves.
Mates now getting involved.
Tagged in the back there.
We've got to rotate around. I think they've left this little bit now. Zone is coming in, so they've got the pressure. Weelix and Ninja push up on this top side. Obviously, these guys have played together, so they play really tight. Rebel, I think, just leaving this a bit too late now. Weelix and Ninja have got these guys now. There's Ninja. Make sure go for the scab. Ninja's got the scab. And that is half a Rebel down. I'm quite surprised that Ace Gaming hasn't got involved in this fight with CE and Rebel. Maybe pushing them to a situation where they're going to try and control them in.
You've got to be careful here. A little extension here over the road.
Rose picked up one.
Row actually doing bits here on Mates.
In now, push in now for
Ace gonna be ready for him.
Grenade out, grenade. Rebel are going to be on one side. Mates have only got one way, and that's going to be pushing up here. Utility belts are coming out. Bit overshot. Bit of splash damage there.
How are these guys still alive?
It's going to allow. Oh, look at that. Lost Merlin. Should be allowing CE to go in. CE needs to wrap up and come round. Homie's picked up one.
He's a one shot. Literally 1 HP on gravity.
Yeah, well, Rebel are going to come around on the south side because there are no C's on their left and the northwest.
Yeah, Row and Ballsy doing really well here.
They're going to come around on the wrong side though. They're going to hitch up more teams their sides. Big fights now on the compound. Corner there. Both team 6. IB out. Row doing big. Row's down.
So I've got to be careful here. Really good play from Rebel.
I'm not sure if Rebel have worked out its multiple teams here.
I don't understand what Boar's doing here for Exiled. He knows this team's on this ridge. Playing out the compound.
Well, she's picked up Ninja, kill confirm. Felix and Jags were trying to tuck him in, but he got the knock and confirm. He's got this ridge line. He can come really sneaky on them, which he's making the play now. North. He's going to wrap round, and they're not going to pick up where he is. They've wrapped the other way. Just seen Wheelix there. We'll look at the Exile. This is what we was talking about a little bit earlier, where some teams pushing a bit too early. Exile are holding firm, which is the right play. ESP need to get in here. Exile's done bullshit. Wow. Big knock there at the top.
Trust him, Dave's not quite going to get there confirmed though.
Ballsy's got a knock as well. See, lost another. Felix is chasing down Ballsy. There goes out Rebel. Looks like we've got Ace Game and getting the res on. Jads is up on the hunt over there.
I'm not really sure Going for the nade.
Drop the nade. That's a good nade. Oh. Zoo's dropped a Comey, so we're starting to see now Zoo getting involved in this fight.
Yeah.
This might be the next problem with 4XR. They have that DA position down the left.
Yeah, they just got to play their buildings for now. The teams around them are doing the work.
Yeah, they can't get sucked into that fight behind. They've got to be focusing on Team 4 here. But all the boys are focusing that way. Even to the point that they could sit firm, allow Zoo to deal a bit of damage for the boys, and then just get the confirms off them. 30 seconds. ESP have got to move. They have got the res and Comey though.
Trying to what they've got over there. They have got the ridge. To be fair, they haven't got to actually come across yet.
This is now where we're going to make the plays. This is a timing now between Team 7 and 4. Who are going to be able to hold and there is some real estate. Pickle and Co are pushing up here. That is down there to confirm. Oh, and then goes Wheelix as well. Pickle and Co have sent out CE out in 6th place. Big wrap from them. Oh, she's got the res. And he's in open ground now. Fox just a bit too tall there for Bullshit.
Spanish guys are going to make the cross.
Oh, she's grabbed his zone, I think.
Jerry just made it into the building.
Oh, mate. Two picking up both
He's
kills.
right on Deebs here.
Deeb's down and out. Big push now. Big play. This is getting across.
Where's Boar's DC here, I think? No, he's not.
No, he's going for a big... He loves the rotation, doesn't he? He loves it, mate. Big wrap there for
They lost a couple of the kills there, though. They lost 3 of the kills, I think. Yeah, they did.
3 kills. The Zoo and a real estate. The Zoo are quite split now. Looks like Exile need their bits and bobs as well. The Zoo should control these guys out.
Yeah, I can't see them lasting much longer, Exiled. Both teams focusing.
I don't know. Pickle and Co is pushing forward. They played smart at the end there. They knew they had to hold that out. They've got to get these smokes out now. They've got to rotate around to their left. I know it's a bigger play. It's not the natural way in, but there's a balance between.
Just to get a knock.
Yeah, 100%. And there's like a little balance. They've got. Actually, to be fair, it's where they're throwing the smokes now. They've got to use those trees and push in the middle there. Might be enough to push up both teams. Pushing.
Both teams are focused then.
I don't know, you know, Pickle and the guys are just running towards Zoo. I think we're going to see Pickle and Co pick up Zoo now.
If they get onto the ridge, they'll be fine.
They've got Zoo now.
Break LOS, yeah.
I think this is alright for Exile. We might have written them off a little bit early. I think they're going to be alright. Or was even able to pick up an Orc.
It depends on how they play it.
Pickle's coming down.
Let's pick up an Orc here.
He's an absolute one shot there. This nade might be good. He didn't even cook it. Not cooked it.
Big shots there from Ball.
Game changing moves in. Ball's doing really well. Pickle's down. Euro.
I want to try and aggressiveness. I don't really want to get the res.
Zoo should be on the front foot now. Peeks down, back for backs there. Zoo, this is Zoo's game, surely.
Hey, res here. You can play res.
Oh, Fido whiffing all the shots. This is Zoo. Coming in for seconds now. Uphill versus downhill. The advantage is Zoo actually don't know where they are. I know they were fighting, but not where.
Exile will be happy with this, though.
Played
it really well.
Well played by Exile. They held out that compound well at the
Really
end.
well. They lost to it. They lost 3 kills. I think Richie took 3 of them. It's a good angle there from Zoo.
Look at this wrap out.
See him.
Exile are quite split here. They're definitely playing solo games. One of them's been picked up. Drop's seen him now. Oh, he got the tags, but he backed away from the fight. Exile got dot. More Zoo. It's on this next ridge.
Just got to play together here.
Yeah, tighten up.
Get the first knock. Anything can happen.
I've seen people deal with 1-on-4s at the moment, so.
Oh yeah, exactly. I think they deserve it. They've played really well this game.
You're just being biased, right?
Never.
Random money? No, I'm not going for it. Look at Pete. Pete's in level 1. Blessey. He's doing the right thing. He is holding the right angle.
100%, yeah. No utility left on Exiled.
No. Look at that. Oh, it's unlucky at the moment. Getting down to 1s.
Literally getting so low, but not getting the knock.
Both teams not connecting enough really to take someone down. Zoo with the utility. Oh, bad shots there. Peaks down to a 1. Lands on his back. Big wraparound here from Zoo. Game changer.
Oh, he's 1 shot again.
Look at this. Drops actually put himself in a position now between both of them. Big wraps from him. Oh, 2-on-2. Peak have got to. Oh, I didn't get around in time. They get to get out of that.
So unlucky there.
Just unlucky. Bit of a mistake there from Zoo at the end. Wasn't expecting them to try and make the play like that, but they closed it out and got the win. And I think they'd be gutted they didn't get the win on the game 1 as well. So Zoo taking the first place there, and also a couple of kills actually were stolen from Exile at the end. Exile taking second, and like we just mentioned, very well played for them. Good rotations in. They played it well. They moved when they needed to move. So yeah, GG's boys. Pickle and Co coming in third. They were again another team that held out that compound really well, able to try and work their way in, and actually then they were wrapping towards Exile, but actually flipped around the other way, putting themselves on the top and taking up to ace. Obviously Cohen, I being the boys, ESP coming in fourth, and Ace Gaming again just not making the top, putting themselves in the right positions, but not clutching or closing out. So clearly making the mental mistakes. I think this sort of mid-end game, it's just not really working out for them. A quick look at the action replay. Not much to see. Obviously, Zoo at the top. Exile having to work their way down. Zoo did put their position where they were trying to rotate the whole way around. Obviously, we're here with the drops. Makes his way through the middle. Trying to figure out where the players are. Nice little ridge though. See, obviously, his thought process is coming around the ridge to make the play. He actually gets knocked here. Big shots there from Ball. And before I can even flip around and see the rest of them, Exiled have gone out. Winner, chicken dinner. Let's get map number 3 underway, and I will see you guys in a second. A 100%.
Back.
Yo, welcome back. So round number 3, is it the Exile show? No, it's Zabu. I'm sorry, I can't help him. I can put him on mute sometimes, don't worry. Let's get into round 3. Leaderboard got update. And look, fair play, they've not called Zabu, so they're not having a bad day already, so Exile doing all right, so leave them be. Anyway.
That's me just getting off the phone from them right now.
Is it? Just have a little check. Well done, boys, well done, doing well. But everyone put their hands in and say Exiled on 3. You guys, your boys playing well. I think for me, Ace Gaming have got so far, so like up to beginning to mid game, okay, failing mid to end. CE doing really well. Looks like Ninja and Weedex are playing really well. Rebel for me playing well, but need to trust in their abilities a little bit more. DBS
doing some real damage there in that last game.
Yeah, no, it's just they should be pushing more. They should be pushing 10 seconds, 20 seconds before they are. And I think that will benefit them in the longer run. And they're not going to get caught out. GWG playing well, getting caught out slightly from there. IB playing well. I think who else? Exiled, or the Exiled guys getting caught out. ATR quite shocked in that last one, getting caught out there a little bit. A lot of teams though really got screwed over by zone. And that north shift every single time. And it just those teams getting bottlenecked into that corner. So really unlucky. But hey, that's PUBG. Playing rotation for this one is not bad. We've got a west to an east flip side, and it's right across the middle. So loads more in. It's not going to be as intense as we saw in round number 2. Might see some early drops here. Quarry, Gatka, these seem to be quite popular areas recently. I definitely think we're going to see the George Hospital push also. Ruins is going to be, let's see if we go anyone goes there again. Will Mates take Pachinki again. ATR should take School and Flats. It is right on top of the flight path. I can't see him being contended. Yaz will be the interesting one. We only had one team go there last time. We may have multiple. Unsure. I think we'll see a bit of a better spread this time. Maybe less teams jumping on each other like we saw in the last zone.
Yeah, I think you'll see Exile this time at the Lipovka drop instead of North Georgia Pole. Looks like we've got Zoo going down Primorsk.
Yeah, early split for them. EWD most people going to take in and around Quarry. Rebels taking the old BKG drop.
The opportunity to loot early is so paramount for some teams. Like, you get so much more time to loot. You end up being more stacked in your fights. Teams up for that.
Yeah, again, it's you've got to be not consistent on your drops, but you have to be knowing of where you're dropping. And if teams pick different compounds each time, it means they're not settled on the buildings they're trying to loot. Exiled are being contended for the
contested, yeah.
Those we see, Georgia Paul really shocked as well, especially with Weedix, most with the IGL for CE not taking the old BKG drop. He was a favourite for that split, and it is good. You get the cars, and normally 3 out of 4 you do get stacked on. BG and Team 10, Pico and Co are finding each other out. It looks like Ace have actually dropped on ATR. We missed that one.
On ATR? That's a strange one, that.
This is a situation, as far as I remember hosting, I know ATR always were going to drop here.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm literally opening my phone right now, going onto Wallsheet, saying, what on earth are you doing?
This is madness. We'll be in the stream in a couple of seconds, don't worry. It'll be catch up.
I cannot believe they know they're in the lobby. Why would they try and drop on it? I mean, they've taken one down, to be fair. But
at what cost though?
Wallsheet and Gecko up.
Oh, Gecko went for the finish there, but his player had moved. Jackson has done the right call. He's pulled Buzz back where they can cover him.
Yeah, definitely. These boys know apartments. I've played it for so long. Ever since I've started playing the game, they've dropped it.
Ever since I've been hosting, that's bloody long. I know they were contended a little bit at the beginning, but it is very well known that this is an ATR area.
For sure. Bullshit's got the Uzi. There is vectors about.
If he backs himself into a corner, they might be able to pick up another.
Don't think ATR pushed this building, right?
No. Excited back away from Lipovka. VG and Pickle and Co are trying to work out who's taking what area. Here comes a drop there. Big push. Right, he's up on the roof. Safe up there, though, to be fair.
Still watching this fight. It looks like ATR are going to push the building. Potentially. Buzz is on 1 HP still.
Oh, wrong player, my bad.
I've forgotten about Gecko though. I think
Gecko's only
Gecko will
got
get one
30
for free if
shots
they're
though,
not
mate.
careful.
Echo's gone the wrong way. He's actually got 70 shots. Can you make him count? Damn. Ooh, there goes VG taking the win there against Pickle and Co.
Oh, she's absolutely melted JB.
Oh my days, Walshy flipping her around.
Oh my.
How did Buzz miss that? Back to a one-on-one now.
Haxton's only 1 HP. He gets the res here on Gecko, this could be huge.
Paxton's gonna have to stick this quick.
He's not sticking it.
He hasn't, he's gone in for a look.
Oh, this is...
Could be a mistake, you know, from Haxton.
This is a big mistake from Haxton.
He is Tommy gunned up, but he is a gun I'd like to take on a fight of this, but yes, he potentially could put that back to a 2-on-2.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the play there. You'd think they would have called out the boys who were knocked. They was getting a res, but...
For me, who was it? Buzz?
Big misplay that.
Buzz. Like, Walshy got the drop, had a half flips Uzi, jumps off the roof, spins around 180, and then drops you.
What I don't get what Haxton's doing now is he's now given so many audio cues.
Got one. Oh, he's unable to get the finish on him. Oh no, Gexy's run for him. Surely game. He's gaming.
Why is he...
Ow! We'll talk about mental mistake after mental mistake. Oh my god. Was that
ATR
Walshy's?
capitalising on that one.
Lucky GG's, but big mistakes from both teams, mental mistakes from both teams, that one.
I think it all comes from Ace even dropping there in the first place. They actually put it back in their favour.
That's madness.
Crazy.
Let's have a quick catch up what's going on. So Rebel have made a play and taken down the double buildings just southwest of Gatka. CE have pushed down out of the south side of where hospital was and taken up double compound, splitting, hoping that it's going to come this way. Team number 3 XP, or the FAs for XP, taking Gatka in a double split. VG have won against Pickle and Co in South George. They're going to be looting and no need to rush. AFX now coming across the bridge. Mates have made a play, and look at that positioning from Mates. They are waiting for those teams to rotate. Talk about experience. Any team that tries to cut through from them are going to be getting a mouthful of bullets. Exile coming in now across the S road. Team 6, which is IB, need to make the play in. They are just, I think, on the outside. Boar is a little bit further off and dealing with a fight with Kadosh. DBS now coming in, and kids or kiddos, they need to now work their way in as well. Team number 16. Surely can't be a gap. Could chopsticks finish this? I think this next zone's going to give it away though. A lot of teams coming this way. A lot. Really taking pop shots at Rebel. Different type of play from Rebel here. Normally they sit on the outside and working their way in. ATR down to a 1-man. I'm so quite shocked about that.
Let's see where this circle goes. Pachinki Hill completely free. Thought the mates would have gone and take that.
Well, they put their position like north side of Pachinki, hoping more cars will rotate through.
Yeah, rotate through that little
There's a massive choke point
tree
there.
area. Yeah. I think with this, if this posts south, they'll quickly take that.
Exile stopping at the compound south of the bowl. Boys and GWG and Zoo hoping it's going to come down south.
Again here for Rebel. Maybe could be a bit more confident.
And
Maybe
it
a
has
bigger split.
centralised really. He's coming towards
Yeah,
that Gatka.
It's got to finish around them chopsticks area, isn't it?
Pro putting
Right,
Wheelix
Mike's
down
together.
to a one shot there and taking his lid off. Yeah, I'm looking at chopsticks thinking it's going to be more of around that area finish. It could bounce north. You do see it come up to where sort of where Team 4 are situating push up towards ESP, but yeah, I'm putting chopsticks now. You are making the play further in. GWG sitting tight. XR moving in now. Make store holding still. AFX tightening up. More centralized compound. They are on a split though.
Time to rotate. AFX got a really nice compound here.
Gonna put them in the end zone. BG trying to rotate through. Is now getting shot by X5, but they are making a play now for the Rebel. Rebel good shots in there.
Row is on fire tonight.
Yeah, he's doing well.
Thanks, Major go out the vehicle there.
Does absolutely slay him. I'll have a look to see who's better at the moment, Ballsy or Rowe.
And there's that choke hold we talked about, the mates. DBS do seem to get through for free though. Just about.
I think they put themselves, I think they moved further down. They had more players actually there, but they kind of opted to come a little bit further away. Have a quick cheeky look at this. So, Rowe versus Ballsy. Yeah, Rowe is on fire. 6 kills against Ballsy's 4 there. Damage dealt though, not too much between them. 7-3-1 with Rowe and 7-1-5 sitting with Ballsy. Assist though, Ballsy picking up the 1, knocks 4 apiece as well. So Ballsy getting 100% of his kills, but Rowe picking up those 2 extras.
So important as well, just getting them extra scabs. They really do boost your points up. Also give you a bit of confidence, like you play so much better, right, when you have these 4 or 5 kills
100%.
in a game.
DBS, are they getting caught out there, taking the hill? As well, we're waiting for these guys to make it in.
I don't think much is going to happen right now until the next shift.
Yeah, a lot of
These
teams
pop
are
shots, everyone's got their sort of real estate.
sitting firm. Let's have a quick look at the leaderboard. Zoo are still sitting in first place there. Pickle and Co jumps up to second. It was that big play from game 2 for them. ESP now in third. Virtue Gaming dropping down to 4th. Think they'd be really disappointed with that. Mates up to 5th. Rebel in 6th. Kiddo's now pushed up 1 to 7th. And Ace Gaming dropping down to 8th there. XR Draw Boys have jumped up to 9th. And there is only 1 kill in it. So Ace Gaming and XR on the same points. But Ace Gaming nicking 1 point over XR there.
And they had the 0 point first game exiled, right? So
Yeah,
it's not going to do them any favours tonight.
all came from that second game. Big shift back there on zones, coming back towards Pachinki. So not quite chopsticks. He's coming towards that sort of South Pachinki hill, and XR to put themselves in a great position now.
It'll be interesting
Expectations.
to see how DBS hold this.
They need to
priority
focus on one
zone,
side.
2
Yeah.
man.
Got teams on the rotation now. I think CE are going to come into a Zua. Team 5, obviously GWG are going to be sitting well. 7 are sitting great as well. 16 now need to make the play, and expectations would be for them to go into Pachinki. Same as Team 6. Really shocked if Team 6 don't push over. They do try and hold that other side. Mate should tighten up into Pachinki, but they could potentially move up towards DPS. ATR should be okay. I think he might get away with making enough noise and stopping a crash for this zone, but I think as the zones move on, he might find himself in a situation. Team 9 need to be tightened up as a 4-man at this point here. They know that sort of west compound is going to go, and they should be holding potentially as a 4-man and try and deter teams like this. When the guys coming and crashing, looks like actually I do take my words back. ATR has been crashed. He didn't get the shots on quick enough. Oh,
Some teams just don't care, do they?
Nah.
Just fully send and crash it. Lost a guy because his boys hit him.
Nades out. Nades are going in.
Stairs.
It's good play by Haxton. Experienced player. Holding out the guys, having to get in. Again, on the flip side, Haxton didn't get any shots on early enough, so the guys, not until the last second, thought this was a free up for grabs. I just noticed they got Bender on the wall. Have you noticed that? From a Future Armor. In the building Haxton thing by the stairs. Nice little bit of artwork by PUBG. Here's the push. Top one. Doesn't manage to get the confirm. ATR out in 40th place.
All stems from that fight with Ace, really, doesn't it?
Madness.
Doesn't
Absolute
help
madness.
anyone contesting.
No, both teams now out and nowhere near the point pot. The only advantage is they got a couple of points on the board for the kills, but again,
Then you see what we saw, Exiled and Kiddo's team.
Yeah.
Both dropped Lipovka and they just split off, right? And look, they're both still alive. 4 strong.
Trying to work it out. Stones bounce back down. Exile still sitting firm. GWG sitting good as well. Zoo are making the play for GWG. CE obviously didn't make the stop and were getting shot by GWG and Zoo. So they've actually gone further out in the field. They need to now recall back and come back in. Might be the right time, especially if they start hearing the fight kicking off with GWG and Zoo. Antopop picking up an AUG. One person you don't want an AUG, especially if he's lagging.
I think these boys are well known for the high ping.
Antopop is halfway through when all his family get on the internet. DG out on 13th. Rebel.
EG 13th, 15th last game after the winning game 1. I'm going to be upset about that.
Expired, trying to hold the corner. Oh, got a crash on the other side there. Team 16 versus Team 6. One knock and confirm from Exiled. Then cleared up, Team 16. Team 6 only had one option, that was to go in. CE have crashed. They have taken advantage of that fight between Zoo and they did now get involved. It's the only play they could get back in.
The mates have walked up onto DBS.
DBS gone. Antopop's surviving. Zoo now still taking pop shot to CE.
Rebel's just done his self and 2 of his boys.
Oh, and his top team closing in now. Caught out.
Oh, I'm not going to be happy with that.
Not with the momentum they've been getting as well. It's not a good game. Don't getting kills.
I'm not sure what the AF's play here is. There are 2 in the chopsticks and they've still got 2 in the compound.
They're not really tied up. They've either had an argument or they've opted to try and go, actually, hold on, let's try and do something and get some kills and take that third party on, but it's not worked really well. I would have thought that 2 would have tied up that with the other 2 and set of 4. I'll take in shots either way, causing issues on both teams, CE and the mates. Teams losing no real estate as well. Let's drop in one of the boys. He should be gone. Confirm. There he is. See you losing one sloppy there. Two again in a great position. Exiled in a good position, so you should be able to bounce away from this. Mate should be able to bounce down as well. Exile gifted for zone. Are you paying PUBG? Like, because you're like commentating.
Pardon?
Look at the zone coming straight back down and exiled again. Then you paying off PUBG for some zones. Get no Zabu credits in.
I wish.
And so PUBG is making a play down for the compound. Gonna try and get in.
I'll actually get in as well.
That way you're gonna get in and out of a container.
No one in the circle here apart from Exiled, really. A lot of teams gotta move.
Yeah, he's phase 5, so like people like Zoo could just come in on the inside.
I don't think Exiled even know Antopap's here, do they?
No, they've not seen him yet. He should just sit firm here and not move. Get a couple of zones out. Rotation round now.
Here we go. Here comes the Sens.
Oh,
Spanish boys just crashing this compound.
Pepe. Big shots from behind.
He's stuck in the warehouse. He can't get out.
He's gone as well. Mate's picked him up. Third party's coming in here from expired. Sometimes moving first is not always the best in these type of zones. Mates for me are in a great spot to pick up these kills now. Junkman's down. Good mate, today are just raining fire down on these guys.
He's managed to get out of the vehicle. Out of the warehouse, should I say.
Yeah, so when that smoke comes out, he's gone. Kimbo's gone.
He's not picking up a couple of kills there.
Sometimes.
It's always nice when you get blessed and you
100%.
pick up a few scabs.
Not always best play to move first, people.
Although, they definitely don't know Antopaps here. He's got an orb.
He is stretching out as well. He needs to be careful. If he gets knocked there, he's gone. Looks like we've lost CE as well.
I'd say this is Exile's game to lose. Big shots from Peak. Taking him down to 2 HP. Tacticals.
Can't believe AFX still alive. Mate's now moving in. Look, they've got this big ridge now coming down. They're going to be blocking out Exile on this ridge. Expect these guys to come in on this sort of north side ridge.
He kind of needs one on his side, right?
Yeah, or he needs to recall back and give up that side of the compound to the mates. Mate should push all the way in for that compound.
I think Team 6 is only options to push the mates, right? Up this hill.
Well, up and over, yeah, but you'd expect Exile to pick them up, no?
They're still 4 strong here. They could make a play onto the compound.
There's one.
It's kind of their only play, right?
What, for the mates?
Into this compound.
Yeah, 100.
For Zoo.
For Zoo. Yeah, maybe not this one.
As well.
No, Zoo got better cover on that side. Mate should stop where they are now and hold this ridge, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Zoo is making a crazy rap.
Just don't see what else they play apart from the compound. But they have to crash this.
They're chasing their knock. Big play for Zoo. I don't know why they're
nothing out there to play. There's literally nothing out there to play.
All they're going to do is roll straight into a team here. One. That team's got the better defense on.
Eves has actually helped them out. They're playing a shack.
Mates picked him up, recall back. Weird play from Sue there.
So they survive a little longer.
Now we're going top four. Oh, top four. Top five's gone. FX going down.
3 4-mans and Antopap.
Antopap's just gifting another zone watch. Phase 6 as well. This is an early down to get to top 4. Very early down. Hard ones are cool. Logic would be exiled. I've got the real estate. Mates though, got a great location on the hill. I think
it really depends, doesn't it? Right? Like if this comp gets shifted out, I think Mates are just going to walk in right to the north side.
Yeah, they got no. I don't think they know. I don't think they know that he could retreat back. There's no need for them to push. Push yet. If they sit where they are at the moment, Exile and Mate should then take out Zoo. Logic would be Exile be shooting the Zoo now. They're gonna push him up and over the top of the hill because they think it's gonna be safe. They can't come back down because Exile will have them. They go any further around. Mate should pick them up.
Zoo making some smokes. Gonna try and make a play down to the zone.
I'll play for him. Dad is dressed as a snowman though, so it gives him some extra points. Oh, you're losing 1.
Oh.
That's not what they need. Snowman has dropped deeps. Oh, great shots. That's another one as well. He was waiting for that as well. Third one.
Oh.
Surely not Exile's going to be losing this one.
DP going huge.
Wow. He was waiting for that as well. Snowman has been knocked.
Does find one. And Anopap actually gets the other one,
involved.
so he could get reses here.
He's not going for the res. He's not reading the kill feed.
He's going to go now.
He needs to go now.
I can't believe he's not playing revives here. So we've done another one of the mates. I'm just going to get both of these reses. Oh, I need to go deeps first.
Deep would have been a better position to take.
How have Zoo got from where they were to wiping pretty much exiled?
And Mates.
And the
Because
mates.
they've got a snowman.
Looks like they are going to get the pick up on
They're going
deeps.
to run straight into that molly. Both of them have done it as well. Oh my god.
And Anopap's still just chilling.
Anopap's getting a pass here. Got one.
Anopap saved exiled, really.
Yeah.
Got DP, didn't he? DP going huge, though, by the way.
He was waiting for that shot.
3 knocks onto exiled.
Have a molly in. Mate's going to get trapped in that building if they're not careful.
Dem streak's down.
Down to 1. Big kills here.
Exiled are going to want to try and get aggressive on this.
Antopop's moving him.
Yeah. Exiled are going to go on this.
They're gonna think it's a 2-on-3 here. Antopop's sitting firm.
They've got to do it quick before Antopap gets involved.
Oh, good shots there, Weaver. They've trapped him.
Just going to surround the house now. That's 3v1. What is Peak doing? Antopap's going to get aggressive on this now, though.
Got nothing else to worry about.
Oh no, NNNOOOO's still alive, right? They would have called
Depends how
it.
quickly you got to remember they were on the back
got the
foot
roof,
there,
though.
Exard. So they were in a situation where they were on the back foot and they may have not been reading the kill feed. They've just gone down like from a 4 up to down to a 1 man. NNNOOOO
What can NNNOOOO do?
Look at this, he's got central zone.
Got the York, free gear.
And central zone. He's got to catch
And the
these
roof.
boys moving across, yeah.
But bide his time, hasn't he?
And just ping through the roof, mate. Get some kills. Let's go. Come on. 2.
Oh, my
my days. Let's go. Abby, you're not being called up for the 4th. Oh, med. Antopop, don't get too aggressive, bro. Come on. Jeez Louise.
Great shots there from him. Literally ripped both their faces off.
They've only got their heads to come out as well. He knows they're going to res. He knows it's going to be a bit 2-on-1 now. Zone's coming in. Big flash. Using the smoke to his advantage as well. It.
I wonder if they know he's on the roof now. Whoa.
Yeah, they've got back. He's got so many angles to move around on, right? Look at that. He needs to reload, mate. This is his game. I'm sorry, but X out of goal.
Sure.
Oh! I thought he was going to go back then. I was going to eat my words. GG!
What shots from NNNOOOO.
Whoa!
Huge from him.
Mate, that is a
Really good plays.
joke. Yeah, well played.
Well played.
EWG clutching it from the snake in the grass. Antopop, his ping, his internet must have shut down after that, I'm telling you. EWG taking first place and Antopop only doing it. The rest of the boys gone ordered some Krispy Kremes, mate, because you guys don't need to show up for round 4. Antopop has this. Exiled, so unlucky. It's not the Exiled show because they got slapped by Zoo a little bit there. Antopop saved them, but they're taking up 2nd place. They were gifted in the zone. They played well from that, but they shouldn't have allowed Zoo to knock them down to a 1-man. Zoo taking 3rd place. Well played by them. Crazy rotation around to that side. Really unsure. They should have stayed south side and came in where Antopop was. But weird rotation around that way. Mates obviously taking 4th. Well played from them. Unlucky, obviously getting pushed. And AFX in 5th place. Action replay. Woof. Look at this. Let's go, Antopop. On the roof. Already at this point now, he's already got a knock and a confirm, and he had another knock. The knock was rezzed. And then they've, unfortunately, Exile have got all the open ground now to run across. Antopop just needs to keep moving, duck, dodge, and dive. Trying to make something happen. He gets 1. And then open ground running. Exile are going to be kicking themselves for this. Good shots, though. They nearly dropped him. Put him down to a 2, but winner chicken dinner. Let's get game number 4 under the way. Let's go. Wow. Clearly, Zabu's got back off the phone from the boys, and now you won't be happy. And they played well though, but
Yeah.
a couple of mental mistakes, right? I know people could say it's the Excel show, but you are an Excel person. You're on stream. It's good to have you as a co-host. But they shouldn't have lost that fight with Zoo. I think the moment that happened and put him on the back foot. Now, moment of light, they did the right thing. I think the only option for them was to close out because their expectations would have been it was a 3-on-2. They lost track of the kill feed with that fight. They didn't know it was Anto Pop, so I think they done the right things. It was just hard getting back over, and having double knocked like that from Anto Pop on the roof is never going to be easy. But they got him down to a one shot twice, so take seconds. We'll bring up the leaderboard shortly. I think the boy's doing all right.
Yeah, I think they'll be disappointed with that one. I think Deebs knocked peak there right after the fight as well, so that slowed him down a bit.
Yeah, coming out that little house, that little bungalow on the right hand side. Flight path, as you can see.
GG's down there, Pep.
Oh yeah, 100%, mate. He's gonna be jumping up and down, man. I'm telling you. We got northwest down to the southeast. A good flight path. We've had really good flight paths apart from that Miramar game. Well spread. I want to see if anyone goes North George this time. We might see a team like Severny try and play a bit more passive, trying to get in a little bit later. God damn it! If Ace Gaming drop on school, this is going to be the interesting one. I'm not going to lie. But hey, let's have a look. Ferry Pair is going to be a key one for me. We might see GWG go that way, and we might even see a team go out down towards Milta military base. Maybe not. Might have a military base finish. I doubt it, but we're going to have a look. Final plane is underway. Let's go, people.
Lego. You see Exile jump early. EG normally South Georgia pole as well. Exiled out, VG out. Big Lichenko also.
Everyone's going the same way. Look at that.
I think they go a bit souther though.
Yeah, I think we're going to see that hospital.
They did the ruins the first game. They've opted against that this time.
Where's Ace going? They're not going to school flats. Looks like
Snake maybe.
Looks like mates have been contested here in Chinky.
100%, yeah. We've got military base.
Oh, uncontended as well. GWG doing a ferry P. We see that a lot with them. They're really getting settled on area.
Here. Contested and 2 contestants.
BG and Pickle again. Back-to-back games fighting in exactly the same location.
Actually, there's 4 of them in hospital. Ninjas gets fused. Ollie's a one shot. Oh, he's literally one shot. Just gonna get away with it. Oh.
Wheelix dropping a ball.
This is not a push you want, Ninjas. Not against an Uzi.
No, but he's got an AK in his hand, so he's gonna think he's doing alright. But he hasn't got a vest, so sod that. He's praying for a vest.
Barrel helps. It doesn't help with an Uzi, I don't think.
Nah, it really depends the angle he holds. Just gonna leave him come around that corner. It's gonna be painful. The only saving grace is if he gets a headshot. Pickle and Co have split VG. DBS might be tight.
I hate it when this happens. When you're playing and you're like teams around you in apartment buildings, it's not the one.
DBS are pushing back up here. You cannot care. Big
They're gonna go for it. Gonna go for it.
Gads needs to get there quick. So does Burkhardt as well. Ninja's now on his own.
Nossino's in the building here. Oh my god.
I wasn't expecting him to come round. Ninja's gone. Go back to the bigger fight.
Priest does find a Ninjas.
And VG losing 2.
Ollie's somehow still alive.
Well, he's living the dream, mate.
Jazz and Burkhardt going to back off for this, or are they going to take the fight?
Expired, backing away from that fight in Plachinki. He's taking part of farm. I'd be in and around him as well. Oh god, look at this. We could. I think it's telling me it's going to come down southwest, but could shoot either way. To be fair,
I mean, after that first one, right? We called it.
Even
It was
Miramar.
completely wrong.
Look at the Miramar one, just northwest, northeast. Like what? Like everyone just tracking zone. This game, find himself getting pushed now. We're 3-on-1 this side. Whiffed a bit, having a back away. BG gone.
Bushi and Gecko here fighting.
Yeah.
Down on the docks.
Lord on a big wrap there.
I don't think they know there's like 4 of them in there.
And they'll get them knocked.
Huge from these two.
Got to stop that push from that left hand side. That will slow him down. Now 2-on-2. Oh, didn't need that. Did not need that. Good nade there, my lord.
Oh, instant headshot from Walshy.
Berlin's now here.
Like the cavalry arrives just in time.
Yeah, some would say it was a bit late, if you ask me. Exile trying to drive past, Karma taking the compound. Looks like CE up on the hill. Something tells me to be pushing out to that little trench a little bit, just north of Ferry Pier, but
yeah.
Bullshit have pulled in the big guns here. Oh, nearly getting run over. Miguel Cruz, I've been told that is having slight contractions. So might be bringing the aggression that Rebel need right now. I'm not gonna lie. Rebel Bro doesn't want to leave the missus behind here. He's got to get out there. Hamish has gone. Merlin's picked up the final kill. Looks like the boys getting away with it. Only shifting. Zoo is moving across. See, taking the petrol garage. I'm not a big fan of that compound anyway, but they are only a 2, so I suppose stick it in and try and hold central.
Be careful here, because GWG they're going to try and maybe come and camp this bridge. See at the end of it as well. They're going to be top. Near the top. Don't want to go out early.
Not a fan of the compound. I get the Jads and the boys that are sitting down here because they're a 2, but it's just not a compound really you want to be sitting in. They've even cheekily parked the car a little bit further away, so it looks like no one's here. Echo and Merlin, teamwork in there.
Zoo coming across the bridge.
Exciting, good spot for me. GWG not bad, and he's tightening up a little bit. DBS must be going to take the compound. Quite surprised that GWG gave up that compound. Rebel now tightening up. Rogue is having a sniff now.
DBS are going to crash Exiled here.
Another place you want to take if you want to play a longer game. I love this area.
They must have seen them. Yeah, they've seen the vehicles. Surprised a lot of teams are opting to play so south here.
It's the first thought process I had though, wasn't it? Was that it was going to come down to a south. ATR, Townie picking up the MK from the drop and picking out one of the boys trying to push towards it. Good hits from them. Buzz is pushing down. Look at this. Team 3 are sneaking in on Rebel there. Us with a big wrap round here. We're down with him now. He's actually managed to get around to the south side of the compound.
I'm not sure what Jimbo's doing. It's about 600, 700, 800 meters.
Living the dream, mate. Just glad to be back. He wants to catch up on the footsteps he missed.
There we go. You were completely right.
He's coming south. This next shift. Oh, they dropped row as well.
But Exile have been getting so many send zones. When I don't play.
Because you're paying for that radar membership. Is that still going?
I wish that zone would stick towards me when I play.
So, I'd managed to get down to the compound. Able to get the res on row.
ATR getting another knock.
They need to close this fight up quickly now, ATR. Look at the zone shift for them. They've got to move. It's unlucky for ATR today. Out of a clip. Oh, he shouldn't have crawled into that room. It's allowed him to. Hey, he didn't get the finish on him. Oh, able to get the res on Buzz. Just swapped to a secondary, really. Dad's picking up one. Good to see the C boys have come a little bit further out, but they're gonna have to find it a bit harder getting in. Ace losing one. Rebel opted to push away.
Gonna get the res on Gecko.
Yeah, he's making a play through now. Down to a 2. I'm going straight towards DBS. Oh, lucky with that. Down to a 1s on the car.
Jeez.
Even cut his engine. Not like they heard anyone coming. That always surprises me. DBS to get good shots, but not able to get the finish. The 2 still holding firm. DWG tightening it up now. Exiled in good location. Gifted again. Pickle and Co sitting nice on the outside. Rebel have tightened up. Expired. Taking the compound away from Rebel with a couple of kills. Mates taking us up Jinky Hill. Manuel's now playing firm. Merlin has done Jads. We're seeing that a fight happen now. Ace weren't happy. They had a knock there. CE now down to a 1-man. Bit of a weird angle he's holding, I'm not going to lie. Apex bomb. Oh, go for the thirsty Thursdays. Ah, can he get enough in your hands as well? Oh, he's out of bulletos. Oh, unlucky. Gonna stick the res quick. He's got it. Oh, he got 2. Out of the bullet holes.
Echo is going to be about his 5th bleed after that.
Mate, straight in. Look at him. Oh, and they're so salty, but no need to be salty here. You're getting pushed. And there's another PUBG bender on the wall.
7 kills already for Ace in this game. It'd be a shame if they do go out now.
Down to 10th. They need to. It's an all or nothing for them. Crazy enough, 2nd place is storing grasp. Even from where they're sitting, but they've got to have a big game. This is one team. If you need a big game, I wouldn't want to be pushing me right now.
100%. I mean, just with the kills alone, they're going to be top 8 so far.
Triple out. Over the hip firing from Merlin. Picked one up, mate. That fake E from Walshy's picked up another kill for them. Right, that being said, let's have a quick look at the leaderboards because we're sitting there looking at it and working it all out. But other people might want to have a look. Let's drop that sidebar down. Let's get the leaderboard up on screen. Currently sitting in first place is Zoo, and I'm pretty sure he's a wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. I've taken first place with the winnings. They're sitting on 53 points. Next team is the Mates on 27th. They need a big game and a huge clear up to be able to catch them up. ESP sitting third at the moment. VG are in fourth. XR pushed their way up to fifth. Pickle and Co in sixth. DWG are in seventh, and Rebel, who have just gone out, they are in eighth place. Those points are so close though. Apart from take Zoo out the equation, what we've got 27, 23, 22, 21, 20, 18, 14. So close. It could flip here.
It really is, yeah.
Really could flip on this last game. Let's get our sidebar back up for everyone. I think we'll see with VE Walshy. Not VE Walshy anymore.
They are out.
He's out. Ace Walshy. Or WX Elshi.
Mate's on 4 kills already. Zoo on 1, I think. They're gonna need like a huge game, and Zoo out early.
Yeah, they need Zoo out, and they need Zoo with no kills. Really, Mates. What they're in the 30s. They need a win that could.
Trust me, I've seen them do it, but I just don't think. I think it's a bit too much.
Especially where you see the team sitting, right? They've got some big pushes to happen, and teams most probably going to go. There's 30 people up on the board as well, so that's including them 4. So it's gonna be close, and they need Zoo out.
My theory is right. They killed Walshy's teammate, and they've seen Walshy die to Zoo up here, so that's why they've come played this area.
Going for the lead.
They know they need Zoo out.
Mr. Holmes. I think if they do get the knock on one of them, they will instantly go for
guarantee it's going to be a push.
They have to.
They need to know it's them as well. Once they confirm that it is them, they'll look for him.
Downey's still doing bits here. He's just fighting on his own.
They've just scouted glass and seen that it's free, even though it's not free. Oh, actually, so it's moving on now.
And he's going to confirm.
The only compound in zone is actually free.
Yeah. I'd be so surprised if anyone goes for it as well. I'm not gonna lie. People are gonna assume it's gone. Maybe apart from DBS, who have been hanging around it for a while.
Yeah.
Right, it's down to a 3. Downey is still doing bits here. He's on 3 kills.
Yeah, DBS has now walked into that compound.
Downey versus Kimbo. Mini versus MK. Oh, big headshot from him, Downey there. That's going to give him some room to move now. It's a one-on-one fight. Towney able to get back to his car as well. Well played. ATR Towney making some moves here. Exile still gifted. I think they can play really well off that section there. PWG though, pushing him.
Below them. Or spotted him as needed.
Quite hard fight down.
It's hard, yeah, it really is.
PWG have the ridge line that can disappear on these guys and push all the way around. They play it well. Peak is holding that right hand side though.
He's got 6x AUG as well. Gonna try and get revenge on Antopat for last game.
Let's see. They're now getting shot by Zoo as well, so GWG are forced now to make a play in.
It's gonna be really good for Peak here if he can try and hold this low angle.
Yeah, Pete's gonna have to hold that. He's gonna have to anchor that side. Kimbo's no gone.
Downey
Downey has picked him up. Jimbo's actually Jimbo's out of town is not a bad spot right out in the field. It's one of those places people don't really look into end zone. You can kind of get away with it sometimes. Oh man, is getting kills. The CWG have reached through.
Good shots from Deebs.
You shooting the back. Got the res. Grenade from Antopop's gonna be quite deadly actually. Just hit that bunker well. Oh, what a nade, Antopop. Inches away from going over. Antopop always goes for the drop shot. Always goes for the drop shot. Viti just needs to clear up. Eves is coming in for some revenge. He's opted not to go for the longer game. Oh, he's moved at the wrong time, I think. Exiled out in 9th.
Honestly, these boys are going to have nightmares of Antopap tonight, I think. 4 piece for Antopap in this game, 3 in the last game.
PWG sitting in 7th place and 18 points, right?
They could definitely.
They were nowhere
place.
really, to be fair, coming into this game. Is that last game really pushed them up? They could bump to second. I think you're right. They've got a big place to come in now, and it's going to have to be either a crash or a fight with Zoo. DBS losing 1. ATR Tony, look at him, he's just putting himself in dangerous position. What a nade from him as well. Oh, right on top of Lizard, hit him. Oof. As well. I don't know if he knows better's right behind him here. Mate's taking chunks out of him. Oh, and he faked the nade as well. Oh my days. Oh my Tony. Jeez, brother.
Unreal.
He faked the grenades. He hit as soon as he heard that click, mate. He came running out like he was like, "I've got the win, boys. I've got this." Oh. Come on, old school techniques, boys. At least wait to see if it's a nade. ATR doing bits. But they are in 15th.
Yeah, only 5 points going into this last game.
Pride to lose. Only a pride to lose. And Townie is holding it together, mate, with 6, mate. I think it's unlucky that the ace drop on him. Ace dropped on him. I think that really set him back. I don't know whether it affected him mentally or not. I don't know, but...
I think we'll be used to it, that's for sure.
PWG might be going out here. Who are raking in the kills. I was saying that they're on 2. They're being stolen. Antopop laying down. Oh, he's got away with it. Oh, he hasn't.
And that is the night. I think that's kind of confirmed it for Zoo.
Yeah, that's them done dusted, right? Mates.
100%.
What is
Mates will finish
people?
in second if they can hold out here.
Well, ESP are the only guys that could hound them out, really. Virtue Gaming's out. Exiled out. Pickle and Co. They're on 20. They could do some damage.
Pickle and Co, yeah.
They need the kills. They're sitting on 5. Pitto's waiting for the invitation to shoot down. He had a headshot lined up there perfectly. TWG are out. Rebel are out. Zoo have gone for the crash. DBS, nothing to lose. Ollie has opted to opt out. Slady's down.
What's it going in tonight? BP6X. On fire.
That'd be rude though, not to bring up the kill leaders. Townie's gone out there in 5th. Ollie's got 1. Down to the final.
Only 23 minutes played and nearly at the end of the game.
Sorted. CBS done, mate. This is crazy. I suppose it'd be rude of me not to have a look at the kill lead, but everyone is just getting dropped at the moment. Mate's down to a 1. Mate's out. The 4 on 3. Let's have a quick look at the kill leaders while we're waiting for these guys to get actually, I'm not even gonna do that. Zoo have just bounced
that's gonna be Pickle and Cove securing second place, I think.
From the kills, Pickle and Cove making the play.
Taking out the mates as well when they needed to.
Pickle's even gone for the drop, mate. What's he got? Org. He's opting not for the Org. He's taking the Vesto. Pickle and Cove got the location as well. Rato is in a bad spot. He's pushed forward off of the ridge. Oh man, he's going to see him in a second. Right, very quickly while we are waiting for this to come up. So quick butchers at the Weaver. 15 kills this game. Dem6 sitting in 7th, kills in 2nd. Rose on 3rd with 7. No, just not got the damage. 2 picking up 4th place with 6, and Comey on a 6 as well. So no reason why these guys are closing things out. Big wrap here from 2. Alright, then come behind some cover. The one place that you don't want to go really. Euro is wrapping around on the car. Pickles down. Drop 6 is just doing bits today. Another one. Euro is last guy left. Is a 3-on-1. And try and run him over. Go for the res. Unlucky. He got 1. Playing peekaboo, but 2 wrapping it up. I think that's a clear win for them coming into the final game. Big kills for them. Nothing to lose, and they sent it in there. Only with one boy not picking up any, but he's still in the top of the kill lead. Zoo taking 1st place. Pickle and Kodo, I think it's going to be close, you know, for 2nd. I'm going to have to look at the kill feeds. I think it's going to be close. Mates picking up 3rd place. Have they lost 2nd? That's going to be what we're going to need to look at on the leaderboard. DBS, though, losing that compound at the end there. Coming in 4th place. And ATR Towney. Big shout out of ATR Towney representing ATR. Guys just obviously not had the day today. We were just talking about it earlier about the whole ace dropping on you guys. Did that affect with that? But he definitely brought out the big guns coming into this final game. Let's have a quick look at the action replay. Obviously, we're not really much to see. It's only Euro who is left coming into this final game here. He obviously he's trying to use the ridge to play peekaboo, come around a little bit on the players, and maybe get a drop. He obviously using the advantage. He managed to pick up the player in the middle. I think he makes the right call, not having that shot there, and just waiting for the player to rotate around a little bit more. Player does come up and over here, does get the drop, but then the guys have already circled him and sent him out. Okay, cool. So that is that. Let's bring the leaderboard back up. Obviously, it hasn't updated yet, and that is our 4th and final game this evening. I'm pretty sure it's 4 games, right? Unless you tell me otherwise. I think that's 2 done and dusted, right? Enough quick maths on the mates.
Great from them tonight.
Yeah,
They would have got a lot of points.
no, as well. It wasn't even someone that was like they weren't always in the action, but they were always in the end zones. Always, like early games, mid games, that they're not really there. That they're just rotating in, working their way, and getting a couple of kills, but consistently on the end zone, and consistently clearing up those teams coming into the finals. So, yeah, done well. They picked up, what was it, two wins there. So you've got to take 2 wins and a 2 wins and a win from that. So I'll bump that over there. So that, yeah, VG taking first game, and Zoo taking second and fourth, and GWG taking third. VG, I think they'll be very disappointed with that result today.
Definitely, especially after winning first game.
And they've done really well at the first game. I remember I wrote them off a little bit on that first game, in the sense that I think they were going to get closed out on that final compound. I was like, this is a Zoo finish. Zoo done well. They pushed in. Mates, though, dropping Snowman on the hill really flipped that situation, giving VG the ability to move in, but they just couldn't piece it together for any really of the other games coming into it. Ace Gaming, another one, shocked for me. They just playing that ridge, that playing centralized zones, playing really well on locations, but just that middle to end game just like falling apart, especially with Walshy shouting about the back-to-back scrim winners, and not like taking away from their ability or their players, but they're putting themselves in great positions. But has those events blown up their heads a bit? Is this whole argument between paid and scrims are not the same? I don't think so. I think the cogs are there in the right locations. It's just something in the comms, I think, is falling down in that middle zone, and they're just not picking things up effectively. I think your boys,
yeah, I feel like they lost a few on extensions as well.
just trying to get kills. I don't know. I think they've got a lot to take away, really. Exiled, your boys done well. Gifted with zones far too much.
Yeah, I feel like they got a lot of zones. Didn't have to rotate too much tonight. Shame they didn't capitalise maybe a little bit more with the win in game 3, and then game 4 had a very good zone. Just kind of got whitewashed by Antipop, to be fair.
Yeah, that was only really the one game. It's quite hard. Antipop did have the roof, right? So he has the ability to flip around, move. It's not like he's popping out of a window, which is the same location, or around a wall. You kind of know where he is. He has the ability on that roof to move down the side, move across the top. And yeah, your boys lined up for him on that shot. He has an AUG. GG's, big shout out to Antipop, doing well. See, I know he's sitting in chat. I think he played well. He was one of the sole defining reasons why GWG run up that high. But we're seeing that, obviously I've not hosted for a while, but I've been sitting watching the other hosts, and GWG seem to be settling now with these like the drop zones, which they're hitting out by that ferry pier in and around that quarry area as well. And are they put together with the best players on paper? No, they're like the bad kids. They're like the unwanted children. All love though, but it just seems to work. They seem to be gelling together, and just causing a ruckus. I can imagine these teams being not a light team. You know, where you get those teams that everyone just despise coming against. I think we're going to see that with GWG. Obviously, Big Vito loving to bits. He looks after EPT and he's running it at the moment, but I can just see they're just getting in those situations where they're just doing well.
Yeah, they really are. I've been really impressed, to be honest.
100%. But yeah, mates, big shout out. Mates do really well. They're consistent all the time. I'm just waiting for this leaderboard to update. Want to know whether they've lost the edge on it. I don't know. We'll have to see. It's going to be about a minute or so before it updates, but we're updated on Discord. Any other shout outs that you want to mention? Other teams want to mention?
Yeah, Catalyst eSports. Jadz's team. I thought they were doing really well at the moment. I know you said you picked up a couple of the BKG boys, Wheelix and Ninjas, but been really impressed with them. I know they didn't maybe put the points on the board tonight, but they seem to play well as a unit, you know.
I believe they've picked up Wheelix and Jads. If you're in chat, obviously correct us if you're wrong, but I believe they've picked up, like, Jads is a great player, and I think a lot of people look at Jads and go, hold on, he's an IGL, and he's okay as an IGL, but I wouldn't put him out there as a, like, he's the best IGL. I think he's good. I think there are people that are better, and I also think there's people that are worse than Jads from an IGL point of view. So obviously BKG have not been existing for a little while now, because I've been very much focusing on hosting, and I've got other things going on, like the DayZ servers and other bits. So obviously interesting to see how that dynamic works. And I think they started off and they were short a couple of players. They seem to always have like one guest, maybe two, from this sort of the CE brand. And I saw Wheelix popped in, and on the sign up was Ninja, but Ninja didn't play. And then I believe Wheelix has been brought over to be an IGL. Now, being IGL by Wheelix, for those who don't know, he's not a known player. He's not one of those people that are always shouting at Discords. Like, you won't see him. I get on really well with him, and he's actually a really calm person. So having a calm individual making calls is sometimes 100 times better. Depends on the person you are. But one thing I always will note, and I think Wheelix will hammer this into CE, is rotation quicker. They're not rotating as quick as they normally do. Normally is what Wheelix would normally do. So they've got bits to work on, but I think you're right. I think they are playing really well. I don't know whether they need to maybe pick up one other player, maybe. I don't know. But I suppose what the logic is to let the dust settle and
only time will tell, right?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Obviously, that is that. Let's have one more, which is at the leaderboards. And it's not updated. It'll be, I guarantee, the moment I end the stream, will update as always. We'll update it. I'll pop it into the EPT results page. What else we got going on? So this is the final week for signups for season 3. So we've got it in CTG, and we've got 2 dates in EPT, which I think might be one day in the end, and then we've got POW as well. So technically there should be 3 Discords that we're looking to sign up on. If the 3 qualifying days go through, it means it'll be £1,000 for the winner. And again, to remind you guys, it is a knockout style, so only 32 teams will qualify over the 3 Discords, and they will go through to Group A and Group B. The top 6 from Group A and Group B will go through to the grand finals. The middle 8, they will get a second chance for not qualifying, and they'll go through to the elimination round. And then the bottom 2 from Group A and Group B will be eliminated at that point. The following week, we will actually go through and play an elimination round where we will only take 4 people from that. So top 4 from that will go through. That will make up our wonderful 16 teams that will play in the grand final. It's meant to be short. It's not going to be a super long league as we see. But I just want to make it highly competitive. So if you haven't already, get signed up. There's one in the EPT Discord, there's one in CTG, and there's one in POW as well. So you can sign up in your local Discords, and you can compete. You are smart, and people have asked me this question: does it matter? Does it matter what one I sign up to? No, as long as you only sign up to one. So if you want to be smart and pick a day because you think you can get through, all the best basically on that one. So obviously go forth and get signed up. Payment has opened up, and teams have started making payments already. So it's looking like it's going ahead. Just obviously keep on track with that one. Other news. Zab, you got any questions about the league? I know it's a weird format.
I'm just looking forward to it, to be honest. It's the first one we're going to be signed up to.
Do you know what?
So looking forward to play.
Everyone keeps saying it's a weird format, right? This is the PC format. So this is how esports started and matured with PC PUBG. It's just that format. It's not something crazy I thought out. It is the PC format. So it's starting a small scale. But yeah, I'm kind of pumped. It is hopefully going to be highly competitive, because if you get knocked out, you get knocked out. So yeah, you gotta bring the A game. If XL get blessed with the zones again, I think you guys will be all right. What was going on? So CTG, we're partnering up with CTG. So there's this random 11 p.m. event that kind of hangs around, and it kind of doesn't get filled. If we put it on, it kind of doesn't get filled if other people put it on. So what we're doing is we have teamed up with CTG. So CTG are an NA Discord. They're like EPT. They host events daily. We've got links in our Discord which are going up, so you can join over to them. What we're going to be doing is, there is an 11 p.m. today, but I think we left it too late. But there is an 11 p.m. GM or BST, GMT time, depends on how you look at it, which will be in our Discord, and it would link you up to the CTG anyway. If you win that event on the 11 p.m, you'll get free entry to the Friday event, and we're going to try and dual host it. So there'll be an EPT host, and there'll also be a CTG/NA host. What we're hoping to achieve with this is we have this sort of 11 p.m. on a Friday where we have like an EU versus NA style competition, but we just need to see what the marketplace says about it. Like, hey, I like beating Americans all day long.
Let's go.
Yeah, 100%. So let's back it, get your name down. Let's see how it goes on. Obviously, if it's successful, it will become this sort of EU versus NA, and we'll do 2 EU, 2 NA lobby, 2 rounds each basically. So it's nice and fair, and ping and all that jazz. And Anto Pop, bless him, he might not be able to make it on his ping. That being said, I think that's pretty much that. I suppose we best go out and raid someone. Actually, no, I can't. I'm not even on Twitch. I can't. This is a downside to YouTube. I can't go raid someone. Shiza. Okay, that's a bit weird. I feel very bad now. Any final comments for you before I just end the stream?
I am all good. It's been a good night.
Right, appreciate you stopping by, Zabu. Well done for your boys. For Rexstar, big shout outs, and big shout out to all the teams. One last ditch, if I just hit refresh. Has it updated? It has updated. Zoo taking first place, Mates taking second, and Pickle and Co coming in third place. Only a couple of points in it. Thank you very much, people. Peace. I will see you all later. Good night. Cool. Cheers. Thank you very much.